Это у Кати. У Кати это разные попугаи. По-моему, Катя, а это Сеня на волнистой, не? Мы про попугая Вера услышала, что у Кати волнистик. Ты недавно только что ее сидела, нахвалила, жопу целовала. Смотри, сдох. Чё? Я не услышала, что ты сказала, если честно. Я смотрела на труп. Она попугаев любит больше, чем людей любит. Шлюха умерла. Шлюха умерла. Что-то Лена сегодня даже птичку не говорит. Педрила, птичку скажи, блядь. Фу, да. Блин, я маленький мальчик, ты что забыл? Как такое можно забыть? Я выключила его. Да выключи нахуй, тебе не надо слушать, как они разговаривают. Тебя не волнуют их голоса. А, блядь. Ебать он у тебя старый. Скачай, скачай. О. Нет, они за бусы деньги получают. Сейчас бусы сожрет. Лина, жри бусы. По-доброму. Да это мы знаем, Вера, проходили не один раз. Мы такое проходили не один раз, говорю. У Кати что они только не жрали, блядь. Ням-ням-ням. Закрой их уже, блядь, а. Не заебали. Спать пора уже им, если чё. Уже 9 вечера, пускай дрыхнут, блядь. Чтобы у них это царство было б.
I'm back from the cave, Deke. Wonderful. I'm sorry to tell you this, Deke. He's gone. Seems he was unable to avoid the spiders in the end.
Oh my! Deke was afraid of this, alone in that cave for so long. Oh, poor Tobbs. Deacon Tobbs once shared the same master. When he died, they were separated. Deke always wished Tobbs had been sent to Hogwarts too. Deke feels lucky to serve such kind witches and wizards like you.
О,
Listens
опять,
to him
блядь.
dearly.
Мы ее
Throw a glass of
заебали.
glass to him with a heavy heart.
Харкни в глаз.
I'm truly sorry about your friend, Deke.
Thank you. You are very kind.
Угу. Гений, блядь. Когда ячмень, надо либо чтобы кто-то в глаз плюнул, либо, короче, сам палец слюной смачиваешь и так вот промываешь. Правда помогает. Не, я говорю, не обязательно, можно и своей слюной. Ну вот, у меня просто полез ячмень, а я очень не хотела, чтобы мне кто-то харкал в глаз, и мне Наташа сказала, а ты, короче, сама палец слюной смочи и промажь. Я, короче, промазала, у меня глаз прошел. Без шуток, кстати. Ну, блядь, ну эти же способы народные не просто так существуют. Попробуй, мне правда помогло. Но еще главное... Рабочий способ еще, вообще, когда любая хуйня с глазом, это когда ты, короче, пакетик чая завариваешь, ну, главное, просто обычного черного, его к глазу прикладываешь, реально вообще совсем помогает. У меня так, ебать, и... Пиздец, блядь, какой кринж, тогда не знаю. О, он предлагает в гостиной Слизерина встретиться, ебать. А он, по-моему, мне в другом месте предлагал. Да. Самое стрёмное — это каплю в глаза капать, это пиздец. Я не могу глаза открыть просто, в принципе, чтобы туда закапать. Мне когда, блядь, зрение проверять, ты понимаешь, оно мне все на веки попадает, потому что я моргать начинаю. Я не могу глаза открытыми, в принципе, держать. Это пиздец. А мне врачи говорили, что мне лучше носить линзы. Потому что, типа, такая, ну, такая хуйня, как у меня, линзы помогают, пока у меня не вылез случайно этот, ебать, астигматизм. А я сказала, никаких линз. Они говорят, почему ночные линзы? Я говорю, вы, блядь, понимаете, нахуй, что мне эти линзы там навечно, блядь, останутся, блядь? Если я каким-то чудом, в принципе, туда засуну. Нет, ну, Глафира, короче, подруга моя, вот, она, это, закапывала на ночь, а утром вытаскивала. И я такая, что за магия, блядь, ты ебанутая, какого хуя? Это двойное издевательство, блядь. Сначала надо закапать, а потом еще и вытащить, блядь. Глаз на глаз.
You're here. Brilliant. received your owl. What happened with Ominous?
I told him none of us will be able to avoid dark magic forever. So the more we know about Salazar Slytherin and the dark arts, the better prepared we'll be. Unfortunately, only a Gaunt's knows the location of the Scriptorium's entrance, and Ominous won't tell me.
Perhaps I should have a chat with Ominous.
You? I suppose it's worth a try. But don't get your hopes up. Ominous is annoyingly stubborn. Nothing new. I know where he is. I'll lead you to him and then leave you to it. Come on.
Come on.
He's this way.
Ой, бля.
Keep an eye out.
Короче, мы к Оминусу идем.
Who's watching?
Он знает, где скрипторий Салазара, но говорить не хочет. И сейчас мы будем его заставлять. Сейчас я его пытать буду.
Such a nuisance.
У меня все ок. Катя только со мной хочет разговаривать, получается.
There he is. Good luck.
What are you doing here?
Он же кристаллизируется.
Hello, Ominous. Do you have a moment? What is it?
Нет, да, ячмень же разный
I
бывает.
owe you an apology, Ominous. I wasn't honest with you before about the Undercroft. Sebastian did show it to me. He wanted me to have a safe place to practice some spells, to try and catch up to the other fifth years. He didn't think you'd mind.
I suppose that makes sense. It's just Sebastian's been pestering me lately about something and I'm frustrated with him.
Don't tell me he's still going on about, what was it, a scriptorium?
He told you about that.
He did. We were talking about our house founder and he mentioned it. Wouldn't say much more, though.
Yes, well, he seems to think it contains the answer to saving Anne. I think it's likely full of dark magic that is better left untouched.
Wait, you've never been inside?
Of course not. I only know about it because of my favorite aunt, Noctua. She
Кать, ты
thought
тут?
like I do. Didn't agree with the family on the use of dark magic. In fact, she'd hoped to convince my family that there was
Короче, типа, мы перед Оминусом извинились. Я могу тебе читать, что они говорят. Она узнала об этом скриптории и решила, что сможет узнать побольше о Слизерине. Она даже нашла тайный вход в этом самом коридоре. Она постоянно писала отцу, как пытается туда проникнуть, а потом просто исчезла. С тех пор никто не пытался попасть в скрипторий. Я понимаю твои опасения. Это вызывает опасения. Даже если в результате мы сможем узнать, что случилось с твоей тетей, дело все равно рискованное. Тетя Ноктуа пришла за этим путем с добрыми намерениями и погибла. Не хочу, чтобы такое повторилось. Но с чего ты взял, что мы повторим ее судьбу? Кроме того, ты говорил, что вы с тетей схоже мыслили. Так бы мы почтили ее память. Ты бы узнал о Слизерине, о Себастьяне Бане. Твоя тетя отправилась туда одна, а мы пойдем вместе и справимся. Вижу, к чему ты клонишь. Должен признаться, тебе удалось меня убедить. Я не думал, что это возможно. Хорошо, я открою тебе, что знаю. Сбегай за Себастьяном, я подожду. Ебать, такой, сбегай за ним, сбегай. В скрипторий может попасть с помощью этих жаровин. Значит, теперь ты готов поделиться? А мне ты не рассказал, даже когда я умолял об этом. Ты тоже не сказал мне то, что я хотел услышать. Открыть вход поможет тройка. Ага, 3 головы лучше, чем одна. Это еще одна жаровня. А вон она. Что-то происходит. Надеюсь, мы к этому готовы. О, а мы сейчас этому научимся, этому круцу.
was a good one.
Ладно, тебе нормальная шутка.
Looks like a locked door.
О,
No way around.
я должна открыть им глаза. Наш род не обязан заниматься темными искусствами. Уверена, с Лазаром Слизерином не все так однозначно. И как только я попаду в скрипторий, мне удастся доказать это. Я написала брату. Сейчас, секунду, Катя. Сейчас, секунду. Я сейчас кое-что сделаю, чтобы мне читать было удобно. Я потом всех размучу. Но я все равно прочитаю. Я написала брату. Теперь он знает, как найти вход. Но добраться до скриптория нелегко. К нему ведет настоящий лабиринт со множеством испытаний. Надеюсь, брат последует за мной, и мы сможем вместе прикоснуться к наследию предков. Нактуа Мракс.
A journal entry.
Запись из дневника. Подписан Нактуа и Мракс. Мракс? Омини, здесь был кто-то из твоей семьи.
I know.
Я знаю. Это была моя тетя. Ты знал и не сказал мне?
Ominous.
Оминис, в дневнике говорится, что впереди много испытаний.
That's why I said
Потому я и говорил, что тут может быть опасно. Тетя Нактуа обо всем сообщала моему отцу, а потом просто исчезла. Учтите загадки, ебанутый буду, я их не помню, блядь.
Formed a relief.
Обломки сложились из изображения человека лицом к лицом змеи. Должно быть, это голос я и слышал. Он сейчас будет это со змеями разговаривать.
the voice is ancient.
Этот голос древний. Ты слышишь какой-то голос? Это началось, когда тебе наделось восстановить изображение. Раздался шепот, сказавший мне «Говори». Блядь, сейчас, Макс, подожди секундочку, я тебя тоже замучу недолго.
I can
Я
hear
змееуст.
speech
Могу общаться со змеями и слышать то, что они говорят. Практически все известные змееусты — потомки Салазара Слизерина.
I wish all Slytherins
Жаль,
could
что не
be.
все слизеринцы могут говорить со змеями.
want the
Говорить на змеином языке не так уж и здорово, его часто связывают с темными волшебниками.
dark wizards. I haven't spoken.
Я не говорила на нем много лет, но, похоже, дверь творится только под звуки змеиного языка.
Hoping you're having
Надеюсь, я посеял в тебе сомнения. Никаких сомнений.
I see no reason we
Не
should
вижу
stop
причин
now.
останавливаться сейчас.
ironic.
Какая ирония. Покидая дом, я далековато оставить темное искусство. Однако же, вот до чего я дошел. Отойдите.
I can't believe I'm doing this.
Неужели приходится это делать?
It worked.
Сработало! Оминис, в тебе и правда редкий дар.
Between the two of you.
С вами двумя я чувствую себя третьим лишним. С нами двумя? Да неважно. Но мы с Оминисом реально крутецкие такие.
There's no clear way forward.
Здесь нет явного пути вперед. Это же лабиринт. Салазар Слизерин постарался как можно больше усложнить задачу.
The door we came from, it closed. And there's more than one.
Lumos. Then look closely at each gate for clues.
Ой, блядь, вот эти загадки, я их, блядь, ненавижу. Так. Салазар Слизерин немало потрудился, спрятав скрипторий в Хогвартсе. Боюсь заблудиться в этих темных коридорах. Поразительно, но эти стены, похоже, не рады даже его потомку. Хорошо, что есть жаровня, которая дает хоть немного света. Но нельзя падать духом, шаг за шагом и доберусь до цели.
This journal entry.
В этой записи говорится о том, что она заблудилась и о враждебном приеме. Бедная тетя Нактуа.
The dial requires focus.
Noctua said the same. They can practice solve.
Эта хуйня дамажить сейчас будет, блядь. Ой, я успела! Я в последнюю секунду успела наугад, блядь. Вот если ты эту хуйню не успеваешь сделать, то она тебя дамажит, блядь. Я как раз собирался сам это сделать, но удалось себя меня опередить. Отлично. Ты что делаешь?
Lumos.
We've got more to solve ahead.
Search each corner.
Осмотреть все коридоры. Сложно понять, какой из них куда ведет. Поняла. Пирамидкой телес перевернутый. Невероятно. Мои усилия скоро будут вознаграждены. Я найду скрипторий, мне откроются тайны нашего предка. Салазар Слизерин оставил своим потомкам путь к славе. В этом нет сомнений.
Noctua references
Так, ты,
painful
блядь,
markings
это, я, блядь, кому играю?
also rewards.
Painful. That's the part I'm wary of.
All I heard was rewards. Keep going.
Кружочек и змея. Ну, давай.
Another game.
Seems Slytherin like to play games.
Must run in the family.
Look in a mirror, Sebastian. That sounded promising.
Lumos. Another dial solved.
Impressive. Nice work.
Оминис прикольный, кстати. Мне он прям нравится.
Lumos.
Но Алиса в этой ушке намного спокойнее. Ну, как раз как Оминис. Оминис довольно-таки спокойный человек. Так, что нам? Ага. Ну, вот будет. Если такие будут меня звать, скажи. Я просто их выключила, чтобы это...
Not the welcoming sort, was he?
В этот раз меня ни разу не продамажили, блядь. Я уже наизусть знаю, кто что... О, сейчас будет Круциатус, блядь. Я провалил испытание, меня хлестнуло по лицу, будто настоящая змея бросилась на меня. Назад дороги нет, надо продолжать путь. Нельзя и дальше жить по старым традициям. В скрипторе наверняка есть что-то, что поможет мне доказать. Наше наследие было понято неверно.
Ominous. Your aunt wanted to change your family's traditions.
She did.
М.
She was my favorite
А?
person in the world.
Сейчас. Сейчас. А, кто зовет? Кто зовет? Чё? Я же сказала, что ненадолго замучу. Что такое, Макс? Я же сказала, что ненадолго замучу, блядь. Проверка, нахуй.
Something ahead. Looks troubling.
This whole place is troubling, but for my aunt's sake, we cannot stop now.
Такой мне хочет идти ради своей тети. Ой, ща будет напряг. Да.
I think we're locked in.
Ворота, кажется, мы заперты здесь. В очередной раз.
Salazar Slytherin.
Салазар Слизерин пока не хочет нас выпускать. О, последняя записка. Это конец. Я в ловушке. Я слышала чей-то крик и видела лица, перекошенные от боли. Чтобы идти дальше, нужно применить непростительное заклятие. Но даже будь у меня желание его наложить, мне просто не на кого. Салазар Слизерин придумал невероятно жестокое испытание. В последнем письме своему брату я сглупила, позвав его сюда. Если он отправится на мои поиски в одиночку, его ждет гибель. И все из-за меня. Кто пришел на стрим, блядь? И все из-за меня. Несмотря на наши разногласия, я не желаю ему зла. Жаль, что мы расстались на такой недоброй ноте.
Ominous.
У меня здесь скелет и последняя запись из дневника на chto. Она пишет, что оказалась в ловушке, не могла выйти из-за непростительного заклятия.
Blocked by an unforgivable curse.
This is where she died. This is where we'll die.
Ну тоже такая, блядь, эта тетя, блядь. Пусть нет.
I'm truly sorry
Mhm.
about your aunt. But I know what to do.
Вот она, смотри, на полу лежит, вот она. О, ща будет Круциатус.
Said you know what to do.
Ты сказал, что знаешь, что делать?
Faces on the door.
На двери изображены лица, искаженные от боли, а на камне высечено слово «Круцио». Думаю, что дверь откроется под воздействием заклятия
That's why
Круциатус.
Noctua died.
Вот почему погибла Нактуа. Ей не на кого было наслать заклятие.
Ominous has the most
Из нас у всех
experience
у Омниса
with
больше всего опыта с
witchcraft.
Круцио. Это должен
It
сделать
seems to be
он.
in Ominous's favor.
Похоже, вы хорошо ладите с Оминисом. Можешь попросить его сделать? Давай лучше ты, я попрошу его. Чё? Выбирай. Давай лучше ты или я попрошу его? Смотри, у нас есть варик, что мы вообще откажемся. Есть варик, что мы попросим нас научить. Да тихо ты, блядь! Не мешай. Да ты, блядь, отказывайся. Так вот. Смотри, есть три варианта. Есть вариант, что мы откажемся, но Себа против нашей воли на нас ебанет. Ему это не понравится. Есть вариант, что мы попросим нас научить. Он нас научит, и мы скажем, ебани меня Круциатусом. Есть третий вариант. Он нас научит, и мы его ебанем. Хорошо. Да вы не знаете, у нас тут отыгрыш персонажа. Так вот, он просит Оминис это. Блин, ну, скорее всего, даже если я отвечу, типа... Он ее может крусатусом ёбнуть.
He does seem a bit cross with you. I'll speak with him.
Good.
Тут еще не было второго
Worked on
испытания.
magic, so to speak. Wish we had some liquid luck.
All of this could have been avoided.
Не стоило вообще доводить до такого. Сейчас Оминис будет орать.
Ominous.
Оминис, у меня и в мыслях не было, что мы можем оказаться в ловушке.
Salazar slithered
Чего не
into
скажешь о Салазаре
He's
Слизерине.
to blame for
Он
my
виновен в
mental
немыслимых
and
вещах.
things. I overheard you and
Я слышала, о
Sebastian
чем вы говорили с
talk
Себастьяном, и отказываюсь в этом участвовать. Заклятие Круцатус причиняет нестерпимую боль. Мне это хорошо известно. Себастьян много рассказал мне о том, что случилось с тобой в детстве. Похоже, у тебя не было выбора.
Should have known he would
Стоило догадаться, что он тебе расскажет.
and won all
У человека
my
всегда есть
passions.
выбор.
I'm as guilty
На мне
as
лежит
the
такая же
worst
вина, как и на
of
худших
them.
членах моей
Unforgivable
семьи.
curses won't
Непростительные
work unless
заклятия
you
действуют только
really
когда выкладываешь в
mean
них всю свою волю.
I had
Нужно
to
было
want
хотеть причинить
to
боль.
cause pain,
И я
and
никогда
for
не
that
прощу
I
себе
shall
этого.
never forgive myself. That spell's the reason
Из-за этого
I hardly
заклятия у меня
found
больше нет
left.
семьи. Вам,
You
Себастьян,
and
нужно
Sebastian
придумать
will
что-то
need to sort out
другое.
another solution. If you cast Crucio, you will regret it forever.
Он всегда будет, что, бля, я сейчас Себастьяна ебану, мне вообще пух.
Ominous is not going to cast the Cruciatus curse again.
Ridiculous.
Да,
As if
почему нет?
dying in here is a better option than casting a damned spell.
Это в его характере, нет? Сицилия попросила, чтобы Себастьян ее ёбнул.
Crucio, or I can cast it on
Wait,
you.
you didn't say you knew how to cast Crucio.
Because I'm not sure I do. Ominous knows that, yet he's left us no choice. I think I can cast it.
I want to learn the curse, and I...
Very well, if that's what you want. To perform the spell, raise your wand, point it at me, and
Итак, погнали. Наша первая непростительная. Он все такой довольный сразу.
Ready?
I'm ready.
Сцена одинаковая, только местами поменялись. Ебать, тебя отстает сильно. У меня уже дверь открылась. Прямо сейчас. Ты в порядке? Боль была такая. Я бы сделал что угодно, лишь бы она прекратилась. Но ничего, переживу. Пошли дальше.
Let's keep moving. Ladies, we found Salazar Slytherin's
Скриптория Салазара Слизерина. Секретная и хорошо защищенная комната под Хогвартсом, где Салазар Слизерин, похоже, проводил много времени, строя долгосрочные планы в отношении студенческого состава и размышляя о разногласиях, которые у него были с другими основателями.
I can't believe we're here.
Так, я пока другое все посмотрю. Круцатус надо ёбнуть. Все, у меня есть Круцатус. В смысле, места опять нет. Ёбаный в рот. Ревелио. О. Боюсь, мы не придем к согласию. Никто из них не желает слушать голос разума. Я поняла на то, что Годрик мыслит так же, как и я, и что он понимает, почему мы должны брать на обучение исключительно одаренных личностей. Он находится под влиянием нелепого убеждения, что маглорожденные столь же способны к магии, как и чистокровные волшебники. Он пришел в ярость, когда я выразила свое неудовольствие и на эту тему прежде, чем он успел ее озвучить. Это утомляет. Я больше не могу видеть, как по коридорам разгуливают юные бездари, выдающие себя за ведьм и волшебников. С тяжелым сердцем я покидаю это место. Я погружу существо в глубокий сон, и оно будет ждать, пока его не пробудет тот, кто разделяет мои взгляды. Потом их желающие исправить то, что они так необдуманно натворили. Избавитель, который изгонит тех, кто недостоин находиться на Хогвартсе и способен лишь запятнать мое наследие. Это он про этого, блядь, про Василиску. Чё?
Sebastian, ominous. There's a book just here.
You found something?
You two go ahead. Let me know what's in it. I'll wander around a bit.
May I have a look?
What do you think?
Looks like a spell book of some kind. This is incredible. A Hogwarts founder's
А,
possession. What an honor. Still can't believe Ominous never told me about his aunt and what she found.
What will you do with
да.
Slytherin's spellbook?
What I do with every book. Read it. Having professors as parents ingrained that habit early on. But I can do that later. For now, I say we explore this room.
Да, я думаю, еще что за хуйня.
Breathtaking.
Ну, я подска- Вера, я просто спросила, что ты сказала.
Way out, please.
I don't want to
Я
leave.
просто спросила, что ты сказала.
Both of you. Without both of you, we'd never have known.
Ну все, я поняла. Ты сказала, что сказал.
Die. We must swear never to do this again.
Сказала то, что сказала. Кать, а ты сказала то, что ты сказала? Вера, ты Катя? Да. Все, Вера, из чего муть, если тебе так удобно будет? Я просто читать буду текста много. Да, да. Все, я тебя тоже замучу. Чтобы мы друг друга не мешали. Сам, блядь, засень.
Ominous. About your aunt.
Please, Sebastian. I meant what I said before. We swear right now.
Я серьезно, давайте поклянемся, что больше никогда не станем связываться с темной магией.
Understood.
Понимаю. Мне очень жаль, что твоя тетя погибла, Оменис.
I suppose after all this,
Думаю, после всего случившегося, я благодарен за то, что удалось узнать о ее судьбе.
thank you.
Спасибо тебе. И разошлись, блядь. Ну, гостиная Слизерина, это, конечно, пиздец, блядь, смак. Просто красота. Доспехи вон стоят всякие. Мы идем на дно, блядь. Гостиная Слизерин, это буквально мы на дне, блядь. Но она такая роскошная, блядь, я в ахуе. Жалко, я из олейного персонажа не посмотрю. Мне сюда нельзя. Хорошо, нельзя так нельзя. Жалко, что мы Она сказала, что не хочет. Ну, не знаю. Я ее тоже не могу заставить удалиться его же персонажа, скажем. Ну, можно, конечно. Ну, жалко. Месячные. Ну, жалко, конечно, блядь. У меня месячные. Чё доебался, блядь? А, ты с Верой говоришь, что ли, блядь? Ну, художники, конечно, в этой игре больше всех постарались. Это ты. Скажи, когда дойдешь. Это ты, говорю, блядь. Ты это пугало. Вот это пугало. Я нюхлер. Я уже на 40% закрыла. Ёб твою мать, блядь. Ебанулась. Ебанулась.
You would be wise not to underestimate this student. Their aptitude for magic is beyond anything I've ever seen, and I've been teaching a long time.
It is a joy to have such a student.
It can be.
There you are.
I received your owl. I was able to speak with Lodgok, the goblin I mentioned before.
What did you learn?
He and Ranrock were close once, but they had a falling out.
You believe he can be trusted?
I believe he's trustworthy, yes. He seems sincere, and Serona Ryan trusts him.
Very well. Supposing he can be trusted, will he help us get to Ranrock?
I retrieved a stolen helm. He hopes to return to Ranrock in order to regain his confidence.
You have been busy. Let's hope your efforts result in our learning something about Ranrock's plans.
Lodgok did mention that Ranrock is searching for something, but he couldn't say what. Perhaps that helm will yield some answers.
Ranrock is searching for something. I feared as much. I've heard an unusual amount of activity, goblins and wizards, I surmise, when visiting my portrait at my castle.
Rookwood Castle.
My former residence, yes. That castle is also the location of your next trial.
О, второе испытание.
You didn't see anything? Speak with anyone?
I did not. In fact, I did not make myself known. I only recently returned there and did not recognize nor trust anyone that I heard. I stayed out of sight so as not to tempt my portrait's destruction.
I'm sorry to tell you that Victor Rookwood, evidently your descendant, is a dark wizard in league with Ranrock.
My descendant? A dark wizard? I'm afraid we've no time to waste. Despite the obstacles that clearly await you, you must get to Rookwood Castle immediately. Not only is it the location of the next trial, it is home to a source of power that would be devastating in the wrong hands. I do wish we had the luxury of time. However, I do not doubt your abilities. Find my portrait there as soon as you can.
Very well, sir. I'm on my way.
Best of luck.
No time to waste. I'll meet you at Rookwood Castle.
Ну, чуть позже появится второе испытание, увидим.
You're back. Nice to see you again.
Нет, к сожалению, а тебя? Вот суки, блядь. Так обидно, так хотелось, блядь. Мы же договорились. Ну, может, хоть на скотобой не отпустит. Я там как своя. Пошли Глашу делать.
Hope to see you again.
Пошли вместо Анет Глашу сделаем. Жалко. Жалко, сука, но придется. В стиле Анет я одинаковые лица выбрала, кстати, по-моему. Потому что одно, в этом единственное лицо, которое мне нравится. Сейчас создам новую. Ну, я просто в этот открою. Ой, блядь, какое письмо из Хогвартса, блядь. Я тебя жду, жопа. Боже. Катя, я могу дальше играть? М? Не слушай, что ты говоришь, блядь. Да. Быть все встает. Да, слышно. Да этих челок дохуя причесок, блядь, целых 2. Вот это, блядь, ты меня очень сильно от меня отстаешь. Вот я сейчас задержу, и она будет смотреть влево. Ну, скажи, вот это? Вот это уставить, да? Скажи сейчас глаз какой у нее, блядь, цвет. Потому что я не вижу. Кать, скажи, сейчас норм? Кать. Нормально, говорю? Цвет глаз нормальный? Синий, все? Сейчас я челку давай поменяю, чтобы видно было. Сейчас я так сделаю. Подожди, смотрю. Вот, зеленые какие-то, блядь. Во. Не, мне это больше нравилось. У Анны, по-моему, такая прическа, кстати, Катя.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade. A few cobwebs and some dust. Nothing to be concerned about. I am indeed a student. That was quite something. A few cobwebs and some dust. Nothing to be concerned about.
Все умные. Спасибо. Катя, блядь. Весело играем. Как далеко проскипать смогла, так и проскипала.
Are you all right? You're hurt.
Perhaps a bit.
Take this. It's Wiggenweld potion. That stuff will right you in a second.
Вот как ее прокляли. И ёбнулась, копчик сломала. Ты Глаша?
Poor George. I can't believe he...
Я обратно всех замучу, потому что я не слышу ничего. Катя, если буду звать, скажи, пожалуйста. Ты их слышишь же, да? Ну выключи, что напишет.
Professor?
Ебать, у нее голос. Ну я и самый высокий сделала, какой могла. Вот этот кадр красивый, если честно.
I'm feeling better, sir. If you'd like to look around a bit.
Ебать, слышишь, какой у нее голос, ебать? Сделай чуть погромче. Ебать, какой у нее пискля. А почему? Так. Так быть не должно. Что заходит-то? А у меня вот.
How far did that portkey take us?
Farther from London than the carriage travelled. We're somewhere in the Scottish Highlands.
Sir, those ruins. Do you
The
think...
portkey was meant to lead us there? I do. This has not been the day either of us expected. But Miriam sent that portkey to George for a reason. And I believe that she, and now George, died in pursuit of whatever it was meant to lead to. If you're sure you're all right, and wouldn't mind indulging me, I'd like to have a look around.
Absolutely, sir.
Good. Let's see if we can find a path, however faded it may be. Mind your step.
Where do you suppose your wife got the portkey that brought us here?
A good question. Miriam spent years searching for evidence of a long-forgotten form of ancient magic.
ancient magic?
Yes, a powerful magic wielded by a rare few that seems to have been lost to time. Hogwarts Castle was built by, and is itself a stronghold of that ancient magic. I don't know where she came into possession of the portkey, but I am certain it was to do with that search. Ah, there's the path down below. This way.
But sir, why was your wife searching for evidence of lost magic?
Miriam wanted to understand why such powerful magic disappeared from the wizarding world. Spoke of the good it could do. But magic is no different than any power. What really matters is the one who wields it.
Is that ice?
It's not cold enough here. It appears to be a sort of enchantment. Someone wanted to block this path. Let's see some of that wand work you were practicing. Focus on the center. Excellent! That's a bit rougher than I expected. Your wand work's improving with every cast.
Thank you, sir.
Ah, up there. We're close now. It's just ahead. Steady yourself! Reparo! Almost there!
Why would someone have built this here?
I suspect they valued their privacy. That portkey led us here for a reason. Let's have a look around for anything that seems out of place.
That enchanted crystallized stone again. But what could it be blocking? What's this? Professor Fig!
How odd. Why would someone have conjured that enchanted stone here?
And how is there a room behind it?
What room? I don't see anything.
There's that glow again, like the glow on the portkey container.
What in Merlin's name? Godric's heart.
Where are we?
I don't believe it.
Hello?
Here we are.
When was the last time this vault was accessed?
A goblin has been stationed at my desk for hundreds of years. In that time, no one has visited Vault 12 until today.
Thank you for your help.
What do you suppose we should be looking for?
I'm not sure. Sir, I wonder if you
The
might...
instructions for Vault 12 indicate that I am to grant access to the holder of the key and then close the door.
Wait!
Best of luck.
Professor?
That was certainly unexpected. Let me think. There must be something here. Revelio, perhaps?
Revelio?
Yes, a revealing charm. No time like the present. Let's see what we're missing, shall we? Ready your wand and focus.
Revelio. There! I saw something.
Move a bit closer and try again.
A door?
Well, that's a start. There's that symbol again. I don't suppose you see a way to...
I do, Professor. That symbol has the same glow as the one I saw in the portkey container.
If what you can see reveals the way forward, then I dare say we are about to discover the secret of this vault. Lead the way. Lumos! This is no ordinary vault. I suspect we will need to earn our way out of here.
What do you mean, earn our way out? Do you think this is some sort of test?
I do. But to what end, I can't say. Stay close. There will be no disapparating if things go poorly. Not out of Gringotts.
I see something up ahead.
What is it?
That glow again, but on the floor.
Lumos! What happened?
When I moved towards the glow, it suddenly seemed as if the ground was swirling about.
Are you all right?
Yes, sir, I'm fine.
You seem to have caused the floor to change.
That statue.
What statue?
I see some sort of statue, but only as a reflection in the floor. Revelio.
I presume this is what you saw reflected in the floor.
It is. The reflection's still there, but the statue's positions don't match. Wait, when you moved, The reflection turned in the direction of the light.
Perhaps you should cast Lumos.
Lumos.
Well done.
Now the reflection is turning towards me. It does follow the light.
Look out!
Take it.
Accio! Defendo! Levioso! Deposo! Expulso! Deposo! Levioso! Levioso! Confringo! Descendo! Deposo!
Lumos.
Stay close!
Professor? Professor Fig! Professor, where are you? This isn't good. Where am I supposed to go? What's happening? The wisps of magic seem to be leading me somewhere. Lumos. Revelio. I suppose I'm on my own this time. It seems I have no choice. I'm going to have to fight my way out of here. Stupid.
That's what you're seeing. The glow that surrounded them.
Yes, sir.
Astonishing.
Can I see magic?
Traces of an ancient magic, to be precise. The magic that Miriam had always believed existed, but could never. Miriam, and perhaps George, died in pursuit of knowledge that has been dormant for centuries. And you, it seems, are the key to understanding why. We were...
It all looks rather different than it did a moment ago.
Someone's coming. Who were they?
I don't know. But, sir, you shouldn't be in here.
Oh! Oh. Oh. Are you all right? Come. We have a sorting ceremony to get to. Oh, good. We haven't missed the sorting ceremony. I'm no expert, but that seems more appropriate. Now, I need to study this locket as soon as I can, but first I must contact the Ministry. They need to know what happened to George and be warned of Ranrock. For the moment, I ask that you keep all that's happened this evening between you and me.
Of course, sir.
Thank you. Ready for the sorting ceremony? Phineas, Nigellus.
Professor Weasley, we've one more to be sorted.
Ah, yes. A bit older than the other. You come...
A sense of loyalty? I believe myself to be a true friend. I know I value that trait in others.
You do not give up easily, do you? You are undaunted by challenges that lie ahead. And your loyalty to a friend delayed your arrival here this evening. Perhaps you belong in Hufflepuff. And your loyalty to a friend delayed your arrival here this evening. Better be Hufflepuff!
Oh, and one more thing. Due to the unfortunate injury on...
It's quite uncommon for a student to begin as a 5th year. Might be a bit of work.
Looks like everyone's gone. Better head to the common room. I suppose some introductions are in order.
Oh, hello. She's awfully regal, isn't she?
Is that your owl?
I don't know who she is. Likely one of the Hufflepuffs around here. Owls choose their own company anyway. Wait, you're the new 5th year. Quite the dramatic entrance you made. Can't imagine wanting to call attention to yourself, especially since everyone will be watching to see how much you already know.
I am a bit concerned. I have a lot of catching up to do.
Indeed. 4 years of schoolwork is a bit... being that far behind. I'd feel so. Of course, presumably, as a hard-working Hufflepuff, you'll prove I'm hard-working too, as you might suspect. But sometimes I think I've rather a searing wit. At least people have always told me so. I'm Lenora, by the way. Lenora Everly. Well, mustn't...
Do you really think you should have been in Ravenclaw?
Well, my brothers were. They both work in ministry now. I suppose you could say that wit runs in the family. My aunt was a Gryffindor, though, and I've always had plenty in common with her. Determining. The old sorting hat was spoiled for choice with me.
It was nice meeting you, Lenora.
Of course.
Arthur's got you. You don't need to be frightened, little cat.
I can't quite reach.
Come on, he went that way.
Hope they can catch him. Big castle for a student to get lost in, let alone a cat. I'm sure you'll find your way all right. I mean, it can be a bit overwhelming at first. I still get lost sometimes. Welcome to Hufflepuff, by the way. Really glad to have you in our house. I'm Arthur.
Thank you. Nice to meet you. Was that your cat?
No, one of the first years, I think. Don't have any pets of my own, unfortunately.
I'm sorry to hear that. I think magical beasts...
Best thing about coming to Hogwarts. Well, Dad did bring home a puffskein once. Mum. Anyway, I better go...
Nice meeting you, Arthur. And good luck.
Thank you. Try not...
Oh, Uncle, this doesn't sound like you. Something's wrong. Oh, hello there. You're the new Hufflepuff, yes? I'm Adelaide. Pleasure to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. Is everything all right?
Oh, yes. I'm just a bit distracted. So tell me, I've been hearing all sorts of rumors. Were you really nearly gobbled up by a dragon?
That one is true. Not the typical start to a new school.
That's dreadful. Well, I'm glad you made it here alive. Well, anyway, I imagine you have lots to do. I hope you have a wonderful...
Thank you, Adelaide. Be seen.
Of course, and good luck.
Is the new Hufflepuff out of bed yet? Professor Weasley's waiting for them outside the common room.
I don't think owls make very good pets. You can't snuggle up to them the way you can with a cat.
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day.
I've been drinking.
Perhaps sit.
Revelio.
This way. The guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore. I certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student. Using the guide will also train you to be alert to your surroundings. Do keep up. Simply cast Revelio on it,
Revelio.
and we'll see what the guide says. Clever, isn't it? Keep your eyes open for more opportunities like that, inside and outside of the castle. Ah, good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall. And here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall. You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall. Always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive. Our King's Cross station, so to speak. That should be all.
I'm sorry, Professor, but...
Almost
Oh?
Yes.
The map is...
Protego! Levioso!
Now, let's try something a little larger. Let us begin with the basic cast. See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember? Good. Well done. Very good, but the best way to practice.
I know.
Lucky.
Nothing lucky about it. Protego! Levioso!
A perfectly executed Levioso.
Let's just say I'm a quick learner.
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Hufflepuff.
Thank you, Professor Hecat.
If what I've seen today, I do... All right. That's enough spectacle for one day. Class is...
Nice work.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice? It felt more like I was dueling an expert. Didn't expect a new student. Then again...
In fact, it was. Perhaps I have a knack for it.
Be coy if you like, but I know... You know?
Unsanctioned?
Yes. To keep students in the dark. So many things we're deemed unprepared. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, whether it's joining a secret, you just have to be...
Thank you, Sebastian.
Good. Perhaps somewhere unsafe. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower. Till next time.
Revelio.
Professor Ronan tends to go on a bit. We sometimes have to remind him to finish the lesson.
Some of us don't necessarily want him to get back to the lesson.
Ronan certainly employs creative teaching methods. While I don't always enjoy his game,
Off on another adventure, are we?
Accio.
That is not bad. You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me. I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree, hmm? So, What better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right? So why don't we have our newest student start us off? Hmm? Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish your charm at the last possible moment. Now, think of this like gobstones, if you will, but instead of... Splendid! Very good! Excellent control there. Happens to the best of us. Very good. You'll be the blues, just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir. Here we go!
There we go.
Splendid!
Let us see this.
Yes!
Quite impressive. Watch this. That is how it's done.
A perfect score! Remarkable. Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
Be sharp. Phew.
Very good.
Here we go! Yes!
Well done. Watch this. That is how it's done.
Two perfect rounds. You're a natural. Very good, both of you. Well done. Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
Good game back there. I must admit, I think I underestimated you. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
That's good to hear. It's a lot
To put it lightly, I transferred here from Wagadu just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left.
Well, it's been nice talking.
And with you. Ah, I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting.
Of course, you can use Accio.
A word, if you would.
If you're so inclined.
Well, you'd be
You
using
wanted
it on
to speak with
clothing,
me,
to be
Professor?
precise, Beth.
I did.
You know
I
to
trust
impress
your
on
first charms lesson lived up to it.
Well, an outdoor competition, wasn't it?
What charm is there in the expected? You did well, managing to best as gifted a student as Miss Onai.
Thank you, Professor. I enjoyed the match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
Hello there. You're the new student, aren't you?
Hello. You wanted to speak to me?
Samantha Dale. I've been eager to meet you. You're the student everyone's been whispering about. Hope your first day's going well.
I've been fortunate. Beginner's luck.
My brother William would tell you not to be so humble and to trust your abilities. Then again, he tends to be overconfident in his. Well, better see to my charms homework. I'm afraid I can't count on beginner's luck to impress Professor Ronan.
Nobody can do a hex like Obviously, that's when everything changed. That's absurd. You could pick any point in history and say that's when everything changed. Because things are changing all the time. That's the point of history. I'd hardly say that's the point of history. It's not as if history's something one can avoid, is it? But when you look back at,
Don't get too cocky simply because you had one victory over Sallow. He never backs down from a fight.
Revelio.
I shan't tell. Certainly suits.
Revelio.
Don't get too cocky simply because you had one victory over Sallow.
Revelio.
The Forbidden Forest.
Lumos.
Housegoers can procure rancid meat in Nicholas. Has one person even tried to sort this dreadful odor? No. Pain, innocence, the brunt of jokes. Don't think it's the delightful scent of gardenias you'll be unleashing. And it's not me.
I'd like to shop. I'm too afraid to venture out.
Revelio.
Oh, not again!
Here I've come from the toilet bowl where she said I could swim, did you praxia mole?
As long as 'twere only one time per week, I can plunge the boy's lavatory, not for the meek.
Please, you'll make me late.
He tried to stop me, did rancorous carp, sought to trap me, confine me inside of a jar. But he failed, as did his containment charms, so I took my revenge to wreak havoc and harm. It was granted my privileges be handsome indeed, or I'd fire up the cannon, and so she agreed. To draw up a contract with her, not with him, that if I behaved, I'd have one weekly swim! Whee!
I'll get you for this.
Revelio.
Do you ever wish you could ride a hippogriff? I've ridden one, of course. Several, in fact. I just wondered if you...
Revelio.
Eyes on me, musicians. We're about to begin our next...
Revelio.
As I was telling Violet just the other
Revelio.
day, it is a joy to see young sons on... broaden their minds.
Professor Weasley.
The walk is precarious. You should return to me often for guidance.
Revelio. Lumos. Revelio.
Glad you could make it. Lucan's just over there.
Can I help you? Can I help you?
Sebastian told me to see you about a club.
If Sebastian vouches for you, that's all I need to know. I coordinate duels for crossed ones. A dueling club of sorts. It's invitation only, so you must have really impressed Sebastian.
I'm flattered to hear that. Sebastian's not a bad duelist either.
Imagine it's quite something to see the two of you duel. You show up, I match you with other... It's all...
Of course. Get me in the...
We'll make you regret signing up.
Don't shy away now.
That's all you got.
Like a winner.
I could never duel like that.
Nice work. There's strong competition ahead.
Brilliant.
Now, hope to see you back here again. Just wait till I've grown a bit, then we'll see how well you do.
Next time you need a partner for Crossed Swans, don't hesitate to call on me.
I feel sorry for your next opponent.
What about the room?
I trust your first...
Nothing. Perfect. I'd like to go with Sebastian.
Glad to hear it. He'll keep you well clear.
Rookwood?
Hurrah! Once you...
Ah, there you are.
You have a new...
More frequently than as...
Got it. A flying page must be around here somewhere. Brilliant.
I trust the preliminary marvelous. You clear... Remember, your wand is a conduit of your magic. That's it. Very good. If you would like to practice mending something, have a go with that broken statue in the alcove by the water. It allegedly symbolized heartbreak. Perhaps a jilted lover thought it too accurate and lashed out.
Revelio. Revelio.
I'm not looking for the reason. Personally, I think if the thing you're best at is herbology, it means you're soft-hearted. Can't seem to get the smell of dragon dung out of my robes after that last herbology class. Suppose it's better than stink sap, but not by much.
Ugh.
Well,
Revelio.
fancy meeting you here.
Hello, Sebastian.
Ah, my new charge. I'm told you're in dire need of supplies. I was glad Professor Weasley asked me to join you today.
As am I. Thank you, by the way.
Of course. You're the only one who's ever bested me in a duel. The way I see it, I'd be wise to keep an eye on you. Speaking of Weasley, she seems to have taken quite a shine to you.
Has she? That's nice to hear.
I'm still surprised that a professor would entrust me with anything, given my detention record.
Spend a lot of time in detention, do you?
Just enough to keep me well-rounded. Speaking of detention, this trip to Hogsmeade might have saved me from one.
Glad I could be of service.
Madam Scribner, the librarian, was on the hunt for me, as is often the case. Professor Weasley came to retrieve me, and I was able to convince old Scribner that I had somewhere to be.
So how did you manage to get on the librarian's bad side?
Well, I suspect it's a matter of differing opinions. She thinks I shouldn't be allowed in the restricted section, and I, on the other hand, am inclined to disagree. Oh, just one moment. This is an excellent spot to gather lacewing flowers. They're pretty to look at. If you stew them long enough, they make a powerful potion ingredient. Merlin's beard from the Forbidden Forest. Look!
What's going on?
See for yourself. Quite a sight, isn't it? You certainly don't see that every day.
Do you think Poppy's already seen the hippogriffs?
Absolutely.
Likely already named them too.
Pranthoop and Sugarfoot.
To the left is the Forbidden Forest. Out of bounds to all students.
Hence the name.
Precisely. They think it's too dangerous. I think they need to have more confidence in our defensive abilities. Ah! You can see Hogsmeade just past those ruins up ahead. Have you had much of a chance to explore the castle?
A little. It's positively enormous.
It is that. I've been there 5 years and barely scratched the surface. Loads to see, places to discover.
Oh, any you'd like to share with the class?
Perhaps one day. I can't go around telling you all my secrets now, can I? You still haven't told me how you became so good at dueling.
Sharp was in the mood.
I've always thought Thestrals pulling a carriage a bit grim. Though I suppose most people don't actually see them at all.
But you can see them.
Unfortunately. But you've seen quite a bit yourself firsthand too. Most notably that dragon attack. Hopefully the rest of your year isn't as eventful. Mr. Moon! He's the Hogwarts caretaker. Looks a bit worse for wear. Hello, Mr. Moon. Have you met our new 5th year?
Pleasure. You might want to turn back, Mr. Sallow. Turn and run.
Is everything all right, sir?
Oh, look right at me. Eyes big as saucers.
What did, Mr. Moon?
Guys. Ugly and airy and terrifying. I shall be at the castle where it's safe. Good luck to both of you.
Demiguise. I don't know what he's putting in his pumpkin juice, but he's obviously had too much of it. I've never seen Mr. Moon in such a state. Mr. Moon is quite the character. My sister Anne thinks he's lovely, but I'd say he could improve a bit as a caretaker.
Oh, is your sister in Slytherin too?
She is, or rather, she was. She's not well at the moment, but she'll be better soon and back at Hogwarts.
Revelio.
Honestly, if one could bottle the magic of this place, I don't know if it's the shops or the people. There's just something about Hogsmeade. We all flock to it like moths to a flame. So how would you like to do this? Weasley told me you had a list of things to get, a wand and some other bits.
Yes, Dittany seeds, some spellcrafts, and some potion recipes.
Perfect. Can't wait to see what you do with the new wand. And a short list gives you plenty of time to poke around the village. I just have to pop into a shop to find something for my sister. Let's be... Remember, have fun. It's Hogsmeade.
An inquiring mind.
Revelio. Pardon me, sir.
Let's look at what we have, shall we? If you're interested, feel free to take a look around at the rest of my inventory.
Revelio. Protego.
How intriguing.
Curious indeed.
How intriguing.
Curious indeed. How intriguing. Curious indeed. How intriguing. Curious indeed. How intriguing. Curious indeed. How intriguing. Curious indeed. intriguing. Curious indeed. How intriguing. Curious indeed. How intriguing. Ah, phoenix feather. Exceptionally rare, and a core with a strong... What do you think? Extraordinary. Another wand, another beginning of a bright and magical future. Ah. Now, how did that feel?
Good.
A match.
Revelio.
If I thought I could complete this story, I'd open my own. More in it.
Revelio.
Welcome to J. Pippin's Potions.
Pardon?
What can I do for you today? Feel free to take a look at the rest of my inventory, or come back another time if you're in a rush today. Well, hello there.
Revelio. Pardon me, sir.
Let me guess. You're after something fresh.
Do have a look around. Plenty of ingredients to pique your interest, I'd wager.
Well, that's everything. Better go and find Sebastian. What? What
is it you might be interested in?
I officially have all of my supplies.
Excellent.
Did you get what you needed for your sister?
I did. So I suppose the world is our oyster now. Let's see what else we can get up to.
Draw it away from the building! Away from the village!
Keep at it! We'll wear them down eventually. And Gringo! What was that?
A taste of his own medicine.
Nicely done! Now, continue! That's right, you lumbering louts!
He's faltering!
You want it to do the job! Free them.
Goodness! A second troll! Did you two take on a fully grown troll? By yourselves?
I suppose so.
Merlin's beard. Are you...
I'll go and see what he wants.
One last thing for Officer Singapore. Revelio. Reparo.
Mr. Hill was just singing your praises.
Hello, sir. I don't believe we've met.
Allow me to introduce myself, Augustus Hill. I should like to thank you for your remarkable bravery in fighting those trolls.
I was happy to help.
I own Gladrag's wizardware, and among my inventory are some unique items that have... And, as I suspect this won't be your last dangerous encounter...
Thank you, Mr. Hill.
Plenty for your perusal today. Take your time.
I'd say we've earned a butterbeer.
I sell even more. The items, should you... You're most welcome to peruse my shop at your
Assuming it isn't utter bedlam in there, you might even meet Sirona, the owner. She's a good one to know.
You said you could get to the child when they came to Hogsmeade. That all you needed was a distraction. I gave you a distraction.
I just watched a student take down your distraction. Who's this child? What are you not telling me?
All you need to know is that if you cannot get to the child, then you have no value to me.
Let's go.
Did they see us?
I don't think so.
What was that goblin doing with Victor Rookwood?
Ranrock is working with Rookwood.
The goblin from the Daily Prophet. I knew I'd seen him somewhere. Quickly, let's get inside the 3 broomsticks.
It's a treat to see you, Lodgok. I shall let you know if I hear anything.
Thank you, Sirona.
You be well. Now, what can I... Oh, there's a face I haven't seen before.
It's my first time here.
Welcome. Butterbeer's on me. Heard about the attack. I shall be looking in on the other shopkeepers and residents shortly. Glad to see you two escaped injury.
Thanks to this one. Single-handedly took down a troll.
Is that right? Well done.
Thank you for this.
My pleasure. I will say, trolls in Hogsmeade. That's never happened before. Something's not right. The only brutes we usually have to deal with are... How timely.
Was that Lodgok I saw leaving just now? Your clientele's not what it used to be, Sirona.
Not to worry, Victor. Once the two of you leave, the caliber of my clientele will greatly improve. I wouldn't do that if I were you, Theophilus.
Come now. No need for theatrics. I'm only here for this one anyway.
My friend is enjoying a well-earned butterbeer.
Only want a quick word.
Perhaps you didn't hear me. I said, my friend is busy.
One would think you all had enough bloodshed for one day. Come, Theophilus. The 3 broomsticks isn't what it used to be. Let's take our galleons elsewhere. Can't drink butterbeer forever.
Seems you've made an unfortunate enemy. Watch your back. Rookwood and Harlow are worse than any troll you might encounter.
Trolls? Ranrock and Rookwood? What are you not telling me?
I promise to tell you everything. But it's perhaps best I do that later.
And on that note, I think we should head back to the castle.
Revelio.
I'm certainly glad Sirona was there. Told you she was one of the good ones.
I can see that. She didn't seem at all intimidated by Rookwood and Harlow.
I think you'll need to tell me why Victor Rookwood has you in his sights. But we can talk later. For the moment, we should return to the castle. Professor Weasley's certain to hear about the troll attack soon if she hasn't already. Don't want to risk another detention for getting back after hours.
Revelio.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. Revelio. Revelio.
Sleep next to the lake. Water is so soothing. My family has a lineage of exempt.
Revelio.
If you tried studying in the library...
Levioso. Lumos. Revelio. Professor. Speaking of the vault, do you think that Ranrock is work?
I do not. Gringotts goblins aren't typically the friend. No, I dare say after what happened to that poor banker, the goblins are...
There are.
I'll let Professor Hecat know to expect you.
Heard you're defending Hogsmeade against trolls. You know, there is such a thing as trying too hard.
Might some kind soul help me?
God. I'll... I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones. I'm here.
You know where to find me once you've finished.
Glad you're back. Chto! Nicely done. Excellent form. That's it. I'd say that's enough practice.
Hello, Lucan. I'm ready. Yes.
Ready to get thrashed? Apologies in advance.
There goes my way.
Don't shy away now.
That's all you've got?
Act like a winner. I'm the one. I could never duel like that. Bravo!
I gave it my all.
You did indeed. The next round is for all the gobstones, so to speak.
Assignments often seems I'm out of the tournament thanks to you.
Perhaps I should stick to potions.
Revelio.
I trust Mr. Brattleby was able to accommodate you and that... Concentrate and keep your wand steady. Good work. To practice in the classroom before you go. I've set up a few targets. Getting it. Keep at it. And do try not to insist.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones. Revelio.
I'd like to do some window shopping in Hogsmeade this weekend. Don't have the gas.
Leviosa!
Really happy with the next things. Accio.
Nice. I'm going to have to use Accio to get to those books. Got it. Only 4 more to go.
Reading can be...
I'd wait.
Revelio. 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 Incendio. Revelio. the last book. Now to take them back to Cressida. Hello. Hey.
Thank goodness some people are trustworthy.
This cannot possibly be as difficult as...
Hello, Lenora. If I have... Lumos.
Do come and find me if you stumble.
That spot must be a clue. I should look around in case it's nearby. Revelio. Lumos. Let's get you back to your frame, little moth.
Made the mistake of leaving
I knew there was a connection. I should tell Lenora that I solved the puzzle of that empty frame.
The moth! I should have seen... Revelio.
I can't remember.
Incendio! Revelio. Revelio. Revelio.
I hadn't met any of my cousins until I came to Hogwarts and found out we were sorted into the same house.
Revelio. Revelio. Leviosa. Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. Revelio. Revelio.